Imagine you're putting your trash can back and you notice a puddle of water underneath your toilet tank. Some of you don't have to imagine it, you're living it, and that's why you're watching this video. Don't panic, you don't have to put your house on the market, you don't have to move. Here are the 6 most common reasons why your toilet is leaking and how to fix them from cheapest, easiest to most costly. Let's dive in.
And the first thing you're going to look for is you're going to check, see if you can see where that water is coming from. Is there any drip on the valve?
You wipe it off nice and dry and then see if you can see it some more. It may be as easy as getting a pair of gas pliers and giving that nut on the supply line an 1/8 of a turn just to snug it up. There's a rubber washer in there you don't want to crush. So give that an 1/8 of a turn, wipe, wait, and check again. Check the nut on the bottom where it connects to the supply valve and the top of the line where it connects to the fill valve. Wipe, wait, and check again. Next, check the nut on the bottom of the tank that holds the fill valve inside the tank. Again, see if you can give it an 1/8 of a turn, snug it up, not too much. Wipe, wait, and check again. Now the water supply line may need to be replaced. This is a quick, easy, and affordable fix.
I suggest you get a hose like this one where it's braided.
Next, check the bolts that hold the tank to the bowl. They have rubber washers inside the tank, and sometimes these get dried out because of the bowl cleaner that we place inside the tank. Check the tightness. You'll need a big old screwdriver to reach down in there and give that a turn. And check if you need to replace them as well. Sometimes these get corroded as well. If they do need to be replaced, this can be a chore as they get rusted out. Go to your local hardware store and ask them for replacement bolts and washers. You may also need to replace the rubber washer on the fill valve inside the tank. While you're replacing the rubber washer on the fill valve, just go ahead and replace the fill valve. The new fill valve comes with a rubber washer. Simply turn the valve off, flush a couple times, drain the tank, remove the nut on the bottom of the tank, remove the water supply line, and replace that fill valve. You may also need to replace the supply valve. I suggest using a compression fitting. This way you don't have to use a flame or any glue adhesive. Sometimes the valve or the rubber washer inside the valve goes bad. Next, check where the commode meets the floor. There's a wax seal under there. Sometimes they flatten out or misshape, and that's the cause of your leak. This is going to be more involved. You're going to remove the water line, remove the 2 bolts that hold the commode to the floor, and lift that up and out of place. And while you're at it, check the subfloor to see if there's any black mold or sponginess. You may need to replace the subfloor and the flooring. This is getting increasingly costly. You may also want to check where the tank meets the bowl. It's very uncommon, but sometimes this leaks. If you have a cracked tank, the whole commode may need to be replaced. And finally, check the wall. One time, after going through all these steps, I found that we had a pinhole leak in the copper line inside the wall. The water was running down underneath the drywall and underneath the baseboard and onto the floor, giving the illusion that the tank was leaking. It was actually the plumbing inside the wall. So I had to remove the toilet, remove the drywall, and replace that section of pipe. I hope that's not the case for you. Would you do me a favor? Would you let me know which of these was the source of your leaking toilet in the comments below? Thanks so much for watching. Now, to find out how to increase the water pressure on your bathroom faucet, click the image on your screen now.